Well, good morning. We're back in Planet Crafter, and we have made a couple of changes since last time. So we're going to take a moment to look around the base and see what changes we've made. Well, first and foremost, as you can see, we are almost completely through the insect stage and into breathable atmosphere. We have our incubator, which we have used extensively since last time. I don't know how many lockers full of materials I've gone through. We have a few butterflies here. We've also finally managed to create our first nuclear fusion generators, of which we have 2 right now. Go out this way, go past our tree dome, and we have a butterfly dome. And I got extremely lucky and found one of these, an alban larvae, which is a 700% insect multiplier. I also found a Fiorente larvae, which is a 600% multiplier, so yay. They're very handy. And they're very pretty too. Now, we'll go this way. Go past our lockers of larvae, which I have almost a full locker of common. I have a few uncommon and even less rare, but we have them. I had a lot more, trust me. Like I said, I've been busy. Of course, we have our cubicles, which I have finally decorated. And they're all looking pretty nice. I have started decorating other areas too. We have 1, 2, 3 silk generators. And we have an auto crafter over here that is making more fabric for us. We also have this area which I call production. So this auto crafter can be switched from making fabric to making super alloy when we need it and when all the materials are present. So yeah, I've actually started filling in this back hallway, which I was hoping I would do at some point. That just made some more fabric. You see down there we have our 2 fusion core generators. All right, let's go downstairs. Well, downstairs, not back up. Of course, we have this. We've added some seating areas for people to sit down, relax, eat. We have lots of high quality food. And that's not all of it. Our friend Lewis has a whole locker full of it in his room. This looks pretty much the same. Something else we have acquired is, of course, our water filter, so we can now drink straight out of the lakes. And we have plenty of farms. I think I have 2 of everything growing right now. I've also created walkways that go up to, I'll grab you, and I'll grab you, up to here, because I kind of figured people didn't want to be walking in the water. And we created a staircase that leads up to the main base. So we have all that, and as you can see, we are barely using any oxygen outside. And very shortly we will not need to use any. And at which point we can go explore a lot more freely. We will still need to bring at least one oxygen bottle with us because you go underwater and you do use up oxygen underwater. Wow, finding a lot of uncommon larvae right now. Not complaining. Of course, we also, obviously, if we have high quality food, we have beehives. And we have 5 of them. Because I got pretty lucky with making bees. In the more relaxed world, it was quite the chore. They'd give me a whole lot of silkworms, but not a whole lot of bees. In this case, it's the exact opposite. We've gotten a whole lot of bees and not so many silkworms. So we have a nice view here. We'll take a look at one of the random rooms. I have not really worked on decorating these other than putting up lockers to create a privacy barrier. So this would be the bedroom area. And each room has one of these privacy blockers. Because, well, I may not have walls, but I can try to make do. And what's that? Oh, we have a super alloy storm coming. Yep. Let me put this. This isn't where it belongs. I don't care. Here. Getting beat up. Alright. So we will wait right here. Wait right here for this to finish because I'd like not to get smacked by an asteroid. And this one is, of course, one of the extreme storms. But we want to be ready for as soon as this all finishes up. Getting smacked for common larvae. Oh, and fortunately for us, it seems like everything still works over at our space outpost. Wow, these are disappearing super fast. Okay, let's see. I'm surprised that the antenna is still working. It's partially submerged in water, but it doesn't seem to phase it. Maybe it wasn't deep enough. But yeah, it works. I'm happy with that. Stay put. Oh, no, you're just a magnesium. I don't think we're going to find much more. Oh, that disappeared. Got that one. How many did I get? 10? Not bad. I think my record has been 15 at this point. So yeah, these super alloy, they melt faster than ice. In fact, I don't think the ice melts. course, I don't see ice anymore. Yeah, we have several tree growers now. We have, I think, like 3 tier 1 and 2 or 3 tier 2. Yeah, but we've been moving right along. How many pulsar quartz do I have left? I have 5 left. So I would need 6 to make a pair of, what do you call them? Teleporters. And go back out here. And we've added a tier 2 ore extractor along with our tier 1. And of course we have all sorts of extra material. Which, as you can see, we have sorted out by material. Wow, okay. So we'll take this stuff back with us. I have used so much sulfur. That's why I ended up putting in a tier 2 ore extractor. The tier 1 just could not keep up with demand. It's weird. Drinking water is so finicky sometimes. As you can see, refusing to let me drink water. Well, luckily for me, when that doesn't work, I can do that. We'll put this in here for the moment. It'll get used pretty quick. And as you can see, I also have a couple extra food, water, and other things there. Let's see how much further we're into our breathable atmosphere. Probably pretty close because we're at 0.1% oxygen usage. 95%. Just a little under 5% to go, and we will have fully breathable atmosphere. Then I think maybe the next step after that, because we've gone through flora, we've gone through trees. I think the next stage after that might be fish, but I could be wrong. How many tree spreaders do I have? This should tell me. I have 4 tier 2. And I have 3 tier 1. Okay. I thought so. Had more tier 2s than I thought, but that's actually good. And of course we have 3 auto crafters, which take up a lot of power, but they're useful. We have 8 outdoor farms. They also take up a lot of power, but they're very useful. Let's see, what do we need for our tier 2? Tree bark, bacteria, fertilizer. Tree bark. Let's pick a tree. Let's pick the Soleus. Was that a tier 1 or a tier 2? Tier 2 fertilizer. And a regular old bacteria. Zeolite and super alloy, which of course are downstairs. And I will grab these eggplant to put in here. And that sounds like a storm. Can't tell if it's a sandstorm or another meteor storm, but either way, we're safe in here. Take a super alloy, because we have a full locker again. And the zeolite, which we're actually doing pretty good with that. And I wonder, does that sandstorm effect up here? Well, it actually does. So we have, they call it the balcony, what I used to call the steps. And this is a good place to come for the occasional rare larvae, and I did find, of course, one of those special butterfly larvae up here. And just for giggles, and you know, in case of emergency, we have our little bitty outpost here with a nice view of below. And there's our little lake. Not so little anymore. It's actually pretty big. I ought to put out some more algae generators there. But yeah. Even have a few emergency goods up here. Okay, we'll add a couple more emergency goods up here, because I can grab some more back downstairs. You never know. Of course, you can fall down this hole, so I do suggest being careful. What are you? Uncommon? I will take you. We'll add y'all in here. So yeah, I've been pretty busy getting things caught up in this world so we can work towards getting our first fish here. I'm very tempted to build across this, build some houses that with glass bottoms, so that when fish do arrive in the lakes, they can the people living there can just look down and see them. I think that would be really fun. We're gonna put you right here. We'll put in that seed. So now we'll have some more trees. While we're out here, we should maybe hit up the super alloy cave, grab a few more super alloy, then I can have one or two rods available for when I need them, because I inevitably will. I have to admit, the fish and drones update, absolutely love it. That tier 2 aquarium is great, and of course eventually we're going to have fish in the water. Might get a little laggy, I'm not gonna lie. I can see the potential of it getting laggy. And I do not have an extra chest here. I'm gonna have to set that up with a locker to put extra stuff in. For now, we'll just cart it back to base. So yeah, just a quick update on the world. It's coming along really nicely. Kind of looks a little strange, all that sticking out there, but it doesn't have to look pretty. They never said anything about it being aesthetically pleasing. Just that the planet be terraformed and ready for people to move in. So, it is fine. Oh, we do have room for a little cobalt. I did not realize that. I don't think we have room for titanium or magnesium, so we'll shove that in here. Maybe. And grab an aluminum. Even grab 2 aluminum. And of course, super alloy is 8 super alloy and an aluminum. That's 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that's 2. So now we have 2 super alloy rods for when we inevitably need them. I will grab all of that. Oh, nope, I did not want the titanium. Thank you anyway. So, next time, I believe, with the fully breathable atmosphere, we will be heading back to the Mushroom Cave to start exploring the secrets of the Warden. And from what I could tell from the patch notes for this update, there might be some new lore to find. So I'll be looking for all of that. And until then, bye for now.